is the movie that made the hills come alive, and 6 decades later, the sound of music still echoes throughout Salzburg and beyond.
And all this week, we're celebrating its lasting legacy with never-before-heard stories from the cast and reliving the magic of the unforgettable soundtrack. Here we go.
When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
We're going to talk about this scene right now. Joining us to celebrate 60 years, Nicholas Hammond, who played Friedrich von Trapp. Welcome.
Thank you, Larry. Thank you,
We got so much to talk about, but as that scene popped up, you said that was the first scene you shot.
That is. That's
what was that like, arriving there and making this happen?
It was thrilling. It was thrilling. I had seen Julie Andrews in My Fair Lady on stage just like 3 years before, and so suddenly to be sitting on the end of that bed in my pajamas, having Julie Andrews singing to me, I just felt it was like a dream come true. And in fact, the whole movie was like a dream come true.
How many times do you think you've watched the movie, do you think?
Probably fewer than a lot of people. For one thing, I like watching it in a cinema.
Yes.
I don't like watching it on television as much. So I would say maybe half a dozen times.
Oh, wow.
I'll see it again next week. I'll be in Salzburg for the gala there, and I will definitely go and see it there with a lot of Austrians.
People will use the words magical when they're describing this, and some of the on-screen chemistry was incredible. Any particular moments stand out for you when you look back?
Oh, yes. Well, I think everything with Julie, because the way she worked with the children, it was fascinating. You know, she was only 27, and yet she was so smart because she knew these children have got to behave as though they just adore this woman. Yes. And so she played games with us, and she taught us songs. She taught us all the songs to Mary Poppins, which hadn't come out yet. Oh, wow. So when she sang Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, we thought she'd invented it.
No.
You know, we thought she was a genius.
And you were the only ones who could say it when it came out.
We were. We could say it backwards. Yes, which Angela still can.
Yeah.
Nicholas, sadly, a few cast members no longer with us. Does it feel like the family's not quite whole now that they've... Yes. Yeah. It's very difficult, isn't it? Yes. You're closing in on 100 credits on your CV. Congratulations. We want to ask you about one in particular. You worked with Leonardo DiCaprio and Quentin Tarantino in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. What was that like?
Well, it was wonderful. In fact, I think, you know, working for Peter Brook in Lord of the Flies, working for Robert Wise in The Sound of Music, and working for Quentin Tarantino were the three extraordinary events I have had in the 45, 48 films I've done. Yeah, he was wonderful. He's a great director, and Leonardo is the best scene partner you can possibly have.
Do you know, I actually recently rewatched that. Just going to see you were brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Yeah.
And there's a film of yours out in cinemas now. Tell us about that.
Bruce Beresford's has directed it, The Travellers. It's my fifth film with Bruce. And he assembled a lot of the people who were in Ladies in Black and were in The Travellers as well. So, yeah, I think I'm looking forward to seeing it.
I've seen the posters.
Yeah, it's on right now, all over the country.
It's a thrill to have you sitting here in the lounge, actually. Well, before we let you go, we've got a little game we're going to play with you. It is called Do, Re, Mi, Maurice.
OK, so we're going to test your Sound of Music knowledge. I suspect it's pretty good. We did this earlier in the week with Brigitte, Angela Cartwright. First up, can you finish this iconic Friedrich line?
I forgot you were very picky.
Yeah,
all afternoon?
We picked thousands of them.
Thousands?
All
over the place.
What kind of berries?
Blueberries, sir.
Blueberries.
Yes.
It's too early for blueberries.
They were strawberries, but it's been so cold lately, they turned blue.
Very good.
Very good. All right. Now, there were many big-name actors who auditioned or were considered for the part. Can you recall a few of those stars? A few of the names are floating around.
Yeah, I know Kurt Russell auditioned for my role.
Oh, wow.
And Mia Farrow auditioned for Liesl. I think they considered sort of every major actress in Hollywood who was in her 20s for Maria. And Grace Kelly, I think, was considered for the Baroness. So there were some really, really good actors that were considered and, you know, could have easily done the role and done it very well.
I think they got it just right.
Well, Kurt reminded me when we were on Once Upon a Time in Hollywood that I'd beaten him out for the part.
After The Sound of Music, you went on to play Spider-Man in the TV series The Amazing Spider-Man. Have you ever been asked to make an appearance in any of the other sort of versions?
I haven't, and I'd quite like to do it, only because I've had so many fans of my series say, we'd love to see you do a cameo in it. I mean, obviously, it's up to the studio, but if they ask me, I would do it in a heartbeat because I know a lot of people would get a kick out of it.
Now, for so many people, The Sound of Music is the timeless classic, and they'll go back to it again and again and again. What about you? What's your go-to?
Oh, well, the one I always watch on the plane, it seems, is Casablanca.
Oh, right.
Which, when you think about it, has some of the same themes as The Sound of Music. It's about doing the right thing when you're called upon. You know, where you've got a choice between good and bad and who's going to step up and do the right thing. It
has a great heart.
And really, Humphrey Bogart is like Captain Von Trapp. He makes the decision. I'm going to do the right thing here.
Beautiful. It's been so lovely to see you, and I know you spent some time here in Australia.
I do, indeed.
So it's really lovely that you could make
Thank
the
you
trip here
very
to see
much,
us
Carly.
today.
Great to see you.
In the 60th year of Sound of Music.
And Salzburg next week.
Yes. Oh,
Safe
wow.
travels.
Yes.
Okay. We'd love to come with you, but we can't. We're just
well, there's room on
sounds
the
good.
plane.